Guys, good morning. All right, so you're wondering how to quit your job and start a business. Well, um, I encourage you not to quit your job yet, and here's why. If you do not have, when you're going for major, financial freedom and scale, there are three steps. I'll just mention the first step. The first step is to have a safe and secure, right? And that is to have enough capital to live off for a year or 6 months, however long you're planning on starting your business and getting it going, so that you don't have to worry about living expenses and the such, right? And so that you can focus, all new capital or a certain portion that you already have towards building your business. Now, if you don't have that, but you want to get out of where you're at soon, I would stay in your job, but start managing your time very well. All right. This is something that I'm working on, and I have been working on it for about a year now. And it has been a battle trying to figure it out and get in the groove of, okay, business, then my job, then my family, and then, everything else I need to do. Right. So right now I have a little one on the way, me and my wife. So I can relate, right? And that way you can relate with me and know that, there is a way you can do it. For me, I'm sticking with my job for now while I build my online business. Okay. I wouldn't go for a brick and mortar business unless you do have that safe and secure plan in place where you can live off a capital for 6 months to a year, maybe even longer, because brick and mortar businesses can take longer than that to start. Okay. Online businesses are a little bit shorter, but I would still put it on a 6 month minimum, transition, plan, right? Because online business, though it's infinitely scalable, there's still a lot to learn. There's a learning curve, right? So don't just jump out and think that, you're going to have success overnight. It's going to be a plan, right? And either way you look at it, it is better than the 40-year plan of sticking with your job and hoping for job security. Building a business and putting yourself on a 6 month, 1 year, year and a half, maybe even 2 year plan to get out of where you're at or out of your job is infinitely better, in my opinion, than a job, for 40 years, right? So I would say stick with your job and just focus the little bit of extra money that you can get, maybe pull in side jobs or do something to get a little bit of extra money if you have to coming in to dump into your business, right? Because you're going to really be glad that you did, all right? Um, you do have to have, a lot of people talk about that smooth transition to where you're going to be in your job and then your business is going to all of a sudden be making perfect money, and it's going to be, like a real good, oh, smooth. I just transitioned into my business income and I don't have to work anymore. I don't think there's going to be an actual smooth transition, honestly, but there will be some tough financial, things in there, situations. But it's the transition. It's going to be a little bit rough, um, but all of it comes down to managing your time and actually doing the work that it takes to create your business. Okay, so I would really encourage you to um, continue on building your business, but I'd look more online. Okay, that's what I've done, and it's really helping me. And we've got thousands of people on our team with a very powerful marketing system that, like right now, I'm working from my living room, and I'm here on a Monday morning. I'm off today, so I think that's a really good way to do it, and that's the way thousands of other people are doing it in our team, and it's really working for them. Many of them have already stopped, their jobs, quit their jobs, right? Because they've been very consistent, right? So again, I encourage you to do the same. If you want to know what we're doing and see how we're helping people and how they've helped me get away from start getting away from my job, go over to my website at david-shoemaker.com. Check it out. It's free to go there. If you don't like, what the opportunity, you can unsubscribe from my newsletters and whatnot. I will be sending you some things I've typed up, like perspective, stuff like this, and good ways to, just ways to get into our opportunity. All right. So again, if that's something you're interested in, go over there, david-shoemaker.com. You'll have to enter your email, things like that. But I think it'll really be a good step in the right direction for you, and it'll start helping you see and get perspective of what you need to do and how you need to take action from here. All right. Have a good one.